That's actually a very good question. The challenges I faced being a director, I think that if I had shot Three Kings in Nigeria, a lot of the things that I didn't have, I would have had. And also, if I had shot it in the UK, you know, a lot of things I did have, I wouldn't have had if I shot it in Nigeria. So it's quite tough. I think it all depends on the storyline. If the storyline warrants you to be in a certain demographic or a certain place, then that's fine.
Did you get it? Martin, you had one job. Buy McDonald's and bring it back in one piece. Jeez.
It wasn't me.
Shut up, I don't want to hear it. Escape up now. Can't just ask you to just do one thing. Escape up. Martin lost our breakfast.
Up. Jeez. Stop yelling.
So, what are we gonna do about breakfast?
What are we gonna do about breakfast? You better start boiling rice, mate.
Well, we haven't got any rice.
Don't care. Find it. Make it. Plant it. Can't ask you just one thing. You must always mess it up. Buy McDonald's and bring it back. No, you had just one job. You have to mess it up. Dude.
Did you sit on it?
The Three Kings. Hey, what? Hey, the King of the Kings.
Yeah, what's up, Tiny?
Not much, big man. What's good, SK?
I'm Gucci, Tiny. What's good?
Not much, man. Anyway, where are you not heading?
Alex heading to see his girlfriend.
Shut up! Retard.
Anyway, you need to shout me later anyway, so yeah. Oh, also, I'm going to Kiki's yard, innit? So you need to shout me. You actually need to shout me, because we need to do a little link-up thing anyway.
Yeah?
Bye.
Hey, yo, fam, I'm gonna come over later.
You better.
Gotta catch up on Game of Thrones.
Alright, cool.
Yuck. Game of Thrones. Got blood, violence, and sex.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Hi, Alex.
Hey.
Hi, Stefan.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Where have you been? I missed you.
Busy, you know.
Like, you're too busy for me.
You know how life gets.
Like, you need to come back. We missed you, like, seriously.
How's the kids? What was it? 2, 3?
4 kids.
4?
Yeah.
You don't look it.
I know, right? But honestly, like, you know, you need to call me because, like, you know, you know how it is.
Yeah, I will.
Make sure you do.
I will.
Call me.
Catch you soon.
Alright, darling. Bye.
I completely enjoyed directing Three Kings. It was my first directorial debut, and even though it was completely rush because of the pressure I had from my EP, you know, but I think we pulled off a really good film. I particularly face challenges because of, you know, in Nigeria, it's like everybody comes together, you know, you can house everybody, everything is like down the road, you know, quickly, yeah, sorry, you know, everything is quick. But in London, it's not like that. You know, you have to properly plan. And if it's not there, you gotta wait. Someone has to go get it, you know, and you can only get it from one area and the other. That's probably my phase. And also, another thing we faced was that, you know, actors in Nigeria are actors. You know, this is their job, it's a 9 to 5, but in London, they do other stuff. You know, they're probably gonna have to close from work first and then come be on your set. So you're like, just gonna breathe. You know, I remember that we planned to shoot for 7 days, but we extended it for like 10 because some of the actors had to close at 5:30 and be on the set at 8 and then close early to go to work the next day. And like, we're an actor now. Let's do this film now. I mean, why are you here if you're not really an actor? But you won't face those challenges in Nigeria because Nigerian actors are like, this is their, you know, they can go 12 hours, 14 hours in a day. That's probably my face of shooting Three Kings in London. Also, we didn't have access to a lot of costumes, a lot of props that we have gotten down here. Locations, of course, were not a problem, but I think it was great. I completely enjoyed it. I think that it can only get better from there.
Strangers, the deal is off.
No, please. I'll stay at his. I had to bring him in on the deal.
Yeah, Chief. I'm
Shut up!
Please, Mr. Snow White. He's good for it. I haven't let you down before. I don't intend to start now.
When I say come alone, I mean come alone. I don't operate with changes. I don't like changes.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Let me finish. You will pick up the package. You'll take the package home. You will place the package in a fridge. You'll take the package out at 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. and rinse it with cold water. 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. precisely. Now that package is weighed. And if it weighs 1 milligram, less than the amount it was when I gave it to you, I will feed each of you with the other's balls. Now, do I make myself clear? Good. Right. Let's relax. Like a nice beer? Nice cold beer? Huh? 2 cold beers for these fine gentlemen, please.
I do know that I have got the talent in directing, and even in the scene, I kind of like tell director, director, let's do like this or let's do like that. I do tend to direct my character because I can argue my characterization and the director and say, this is my character, this is what I think you should do. He should have glasses here, he should smoke cigarette here, he should have a drink here and stuff like that. You know, he should hug his mom more, he should play with the hair of his, that's all the characterization that I do in my character. And I realized that that's pretty much directing. I think the major challenge that we have in Nollywood is support, and not in terms of funds, but in terms of like everything else. Because you can see I can have all the money in the world and still pull off a really, really bad film, and you can have no money and pull up a really, really good film on a budget. I mean, like All These Voices on a budget, and it was an amazing film. So when it comes to support, I'm talking about support in terms of like locations, detailing, props, training, equipment and all of that. That's the support that we need. We need to support each other. We can't do it all alone. If I run a race by myself, who comes first, who comes last? We need to support. You need to have people around you to support you on a project. And that's one thing that I think that is lacking in our industry. People have this, I'm going to take mine and leave it attitude, which is wrong. I think that everybody should support each other. Females should support females, males should support males, actors should support each other. The main actors, the veteran actors should support the younger ones coming up. There should be, I don't really think there's a problem with influx of people coming in, because at the end of the day, you learn. I never learned how to be an actor. I learned on the job. I knew that I was dramatic and I had all of this going on for me when I was growing up, but I learned on the job, and it's something that we need to do. I would have people come up to me and say, oh, Mofe, I want to be an actor. Can you teach me? I'm like, yeah, I can teach you. Are you willing to go through the process? Because it's not just about looking pretty and jumping in front of a camera. A lot of backstory goes into it, a lot of preparations. I mean, I don't jump on a set if I haven't done my backstory about the character. Why is he a doctor? Why does he love this kind of woman? Why is he angry? Why does he cry? Why all this? You have to create a backstory, and it's actually a mind game that you play with yourself, and it's borderline psychotic. So if you can't go through that notion, then don't come at me and tell me that you want to be an actor. So we need to support each other. That's what I mean by the support. You've got the cameras, fine, no problem. I've got the script. Let's come together and make a movie. It's not all about films. It's not all about funds. Funds are necessary, but in the end, like I said, you can have a really good film and have a lot of money and still throw up a movie that is like, yeah, what's this? So I think we need to support each other. I feel that those who have been there before for years need to support those who are coming. Those who are coming who have the equipment and everything like that, we need to support those who are there. So it's like a synergy, a purity of everybody coming together. That's basically what we need. Also from the government, we need support from the government as well. In terms of like laws, regulations, putting down strict rules and strict just to protect the filmmaker in itself. And I think that's pretty much, if we have that, then we're good. All right, guys, what's up, people? Okay, cool, man. Out there in London and the UK, your boy will be back pretty soon. But you know how it is now. We gotta work and grind. Doing great, keeping it real in Nollywood, Lagos, Nigeria. See you guys in winter.